Testing, testing. Yep, it's my first time doing this, but you guys hear me okay?
僕のステージ始まるよ。君も一緒に楽しもう。楽しみだね。
Yep.
そこに愛がある限り、愛のハート頑張ります。みんなよろしくね。Alright, how's everyone doing today? Oh, is it actually only 2 a.m. there, or do you hear me okay? Volume's low, hold on. Do you hear me better now? Yep, I guess what I'll do is I'll just talk about how to move around a bit first then. Because it's quite a bit different from most other games, I would say. Yeah, I think you're the only one here, so let's see. Yeah, I don't know if I've had to postpone this, unfortunately, just because like I'm on a busy schedule starting soon.
But yeah, how much have you played this game, by the way? Like, and what other games did you play just to make it easier to explain things? But yeah, here's a mechanic you probably don't know. It's like if I were to super jump, I could actually move before I land. Alright, I'll just demonstrate it. Like, you see I can move back and forth. If I double jump, I could do the same. Air dash, same. Oh yeah, and it turns around too. See, I could just move before landing. And if I do normal jumps, it does not she does not turn around unless I push homing again. Which means you could pressure, like... Oh, let me see if... Oh, fuck. I'm fucking up now. Yep, like that, you could just pressure like that. Where if you fuck up, it doesn't really turn around. But yes. And generally, what you want to do is use homing to move around. Like, this is a simple pressure, like, if I set her to crouch. Like, that's jump cancelable, so you could do that. Make it fly behind them sometimes. It's a bit difficult. Yep. Do that, cross-ups. Oh, okay, yeah, so you played a Antinomy of Common Flower, I think that is. I've never actually played that. But yes, basically neutral homing would give you the fastest startup. But so it's good for some pressure, but sometimes you might want to do that just to move around, like back startup or forward startup to cross up easier. And if you push a button twice from a distance, it'll speed up again, so... Yeah, it just homing boost there. So this is no homing boost, it's a bit slower compared to this. So you want to super jump a lot compared to most games, and I guess retreat in the air so you don't get crossed up. Yeah. And this is what I would do to, like, I guess I'll go over things to look for, which you don't really learn in other games. Is first of all, you want homing attacks that attack crouching, like this would not attack crouching, like JC. I'm getting frame drops all of a sudden. What the fuck? But yeah, this would not attack crouching, so you could do things like this. Oh shit! Like empty jump throw or like empty jump throw. I'm getting frame drops now. What the fuck? But yeah, feel free to let me know if you got any questions. I know it's probably sleepy and it sucks you're like the only guy here. But yeah, you often want to create space by air backdashing and just fly in. Yeah, I don't know why I'm getting frame drops all of a sudden. Let me try doing something. Yeah, the only thing about homing a lot is that on startup, there's a bit of startup while you can't move, that you can't really block. But yeah, learn to do that, just cross up from that angle. It's just 5D and then it's just forward and B at the right timing. Oh, okay, what? How? Oh, okay, yeah, it's you push the direction afterwards and flank a button basically, and you get to carry momentum like that. Yep, so you gotta do stuff. I'll turn on my input display. I think I have that. So fight stick viewer. Let me see if it's there. Oh yes. So I'll try to move it out of the way. So you get to see some inputs now. So yeah, you could do stuff like land short, so... Oh yeah, it's really easy to tell when someone's new to the game because they just move around like most games like this. when what you want to do is more like that. So maybe what I could do is I could just look up like a match and display it on screen. I'll just randomly find a match. So we could just kind of analyze that. Yeah, there's a lot to go over here, so I'm just trying to like go over it quickly and... Yeah, have you actually watched like high-level matches and mid-level matches? Oh, hey Zell, how's things going? Yeah, in general, I would say that it kind of depends. Sometimes I could show you how in a second. So if you want someone that's good on the ground, for example, who I could recommend is like maybe, I would say Strahl and Azuna, just out of my, just basically by thinking, so, and I'll show you why. And also if you play time in a way. So I'm gonna play time Nazuna, and this is basically why, like, I think they're better on the ground in a way. So I've got Strahl to just fly at me. Ah, that's not a good one. But yeah, you see how big her ground normal is. So she's flying, and it's a double hit too. So she's got a legit pretty good anti-air. And also, since I'm playing time, I could do this. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Oh, I see it. That's what I did. Yes. Oh, yeah, it just eats hits, basically. Or maybe that's hard to demo. Come on. Let's do this. Yeah, this is getting harder to demo than I expected. So if I set Strahl to do that. Yes, you see the backdash basically just eats a hit. It's hard to time sometimes. Yeah. Oh yeah, but how are you doing right now, Zal? It's good to see you. But yeah, Strahl's kind of the same because... And also, she kind of breaks the game's rules with how everything's unclashable. So you see that's actually a pretty good anti-air since, like, from a traditional game sense of how much space it covers and also this. Yeah, so she really likes to just pressure you sometimes, so if I could set the AI to block. Oh yeah, that's not that good. Oh, okay. So she could do stuff like that and just keep you blocking there forever. Yeah, it's just kind of a bitch to deal with that way. And since everything's unclashable, like, it's kind of hard to clash out of anything she does. But yeah, I'll see if I can... Oh yeah, I didn't mean to exit that, but I'll see if I can find like a match I could just play on this stream. Just so we could analyze some movement here. Oh, okay. Should be a good one. I have to add a tab though. Oh, okay, let me see here. I'll just adjust the volume in a second and skip this shit. Is it? What the fuck? It's not even playing that on my browser at the moment, so... think it's because I have ad block here, so... Does that even work playing properly, or... I think it's not playing properly, but... I'll go with plan B then. I'll find something else. Yeah. Well, what did I just do? Yeah, now it's like playing on the stream for some reason. No, I'm just using OBS and I'm trying to capture just my browser so I can just play a video of like a match. Let's see, you're capturing the browser. We should capture window. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll try that, thanks. I'll try that and get that fixed. So what do I do again, Zal? Like, let's see, capture window. Okay, so capture window. Browser. Yeah. Yeah, sorry about the confusion though. Oh, okay, yeah, I think it's playing a match right now, or is it? It's playing something somewhere. It's definitely playing something somewhere, but I can't actually see it. Like, what the fuck did I even do here? Oh, I see, yeah, so we can see it here a bit. I might just delete that window soon. But yeah, you... Okay, yeah, so I guess it kind of works. But I wish I could get rid of that YouTube Premium thing. But yeah, you basically see how they move around just by flying around a lot. There's the setup. Here's combo. Yeah, sorry about that, I kind of fucked up there, but I should have tried to figure out earlier. Oh, okay, yeah. That's a nice Saki combo and nice Saki mirrors we get to see. Oh, lower the volume. Sure, I can do that. Is that better? Oh yeah, so now, okay, so I think that's good for that. Alright, so the next thing I think we should talk about are guard cancels. So who should I use for guard cancels? Like, I could technically use anyone. Yep, so there's basically two different kinds of guard cancels in this game, forward and backwards. Yeah. So basically backwards will give you more in-well frame, so you could do stuff like that. But you'll miss a DP. So with forward, what I usually like to do is DP if I have one, or grab. It's not really DPing for some reason. I'll just super then. Oh yeah, that works. So just guard cancel DPs, that's always a good option. Or grab. Maybe not. Oh yeah, forward grabs are faster. That's the other thing I should talk about. Compared to neutral grab, so there's a difference between this, the forward grab where you hold forward or back. It's a bit faster compared to this, which you could combo off. And I can also command grab possibly. How do you do that again? Why am I getting frame drops now? Is it this illusion? How do you do her command grab again? Okay, so... Oh, okay, so... Yeah, I'm having trouble DPing also. Am I doing the command grab? I don't even know what I'm doing. Yep, so you got lots of options basically. You could jump out if you clash something. Basically... Either way, once again saying that inputs aren't showing on the control. Oh, well, let me just see that. Is this showing up? It seems to be showing up on my OBS. Yeah, it seems to be showing up on my OBS, but I might just get rid of it if it's not working. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I finally DP'd properly. So guard cancel DP is always an option if you have a DP. And that's a multi-hit clash move too. Oh, it worked for a second. Okay, let me turn it back on then. Yeah, I figure it might help to have an input reader display here. I just kind of got this set up like in like 5 minutes or so, so I did not have time for this laptop to actually change a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, I guess one thing else I should cover that you should look for in this game are jump cancellables and air unblockables. So for example, like 5B is jump cancelable. 5C with Weiss wouldn't be, but you could super jump. Yeah, so it's not really jump cancelable, but you could super jump. So to jump cancel 5C, you have to super jump. So basically that also means you do Weiss combos. You gotta super jump 5C a lot. Like you can, like if I try to just jump cancel, you see I can't really do it. Yep, so basically we went over you want moves that you're sure would hit crouching off homing basically. Like C would when you have space with this character. But not from close. Yeah. But a lot of the times people end up jumping, so what you want to do is aim for where they are, which is hard to kind of demonstrate because the AI kind of sucks in terms of trying to get it to like actual program to do stuff, so it's kind of difficult, so you just have to use your imagination that I predict the guy would just jump backdash, so I'm just aiming for that area. So maybe I just push up a bit just to aim for that. Oh, so you want to know hard combo? Yeah, sure, like I know some hard combos. I could show you the ones I do. I know there's a hard combo video, and her Love Max stuff are still good. But which combo were you really thinking? And I could go over combo structure a bit with you too. Yeah, I'll practice on Fiona just because Fiona's good that she's not too easy to drop combos on and not too hard. and like any specific arcana using, so I'll just use love unless you say something else. So the most basic combo I would see is like two. Actually, I'll show you extend force. So what you want to do for combos a lot is extend force like this, A, B, C. So that way you don't really use up your meter, like a gain meter. So I'll just set it to 2 gauges so you can see it gain meter. Oh, okay, yeah. So one you could do with IAD is like, I'll just write it down so it's easier to just write down than to actually do. So let me just write that down for you. So. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really too sure what the ideal air combo finish is, to be honest, but that's it just written down for you. And I'll just see if I could actually do it now. Because I kind of struggle with this one a bit too. Oh, damn it. I missed the instant air dash there, so... Yeah. Yeah, she does have quite a lot of combos in general in this game, because how it works is like in extend force mode too. Like, you know how usually what you have to do is to go A, B, and then A, B, C, E is that order. So in EF mode, you could actually button in any order. Oops, so I'll try something there. So C, E, B, for example. Oh, damn it. That doesn't really connect, so B, C, E, B. Yeah, so that's an example. So B, C, E, B. That's what I did there. And maybe I could do like B, C. Okay, so that was just backed. So B, C, B should work. Damn it. I'm just screwing up here. I'll try grabbing. Yeah, like B, C, B work there. But I'll try an easier one, which is... Yeah, the frame traps are fucking me up. There we go. So what I did there was like EF into like 5A, 6A, and then it was C, E, B, and double jump cancel B, E, B, C, E. So I'll just write that down so it's easier to remember. Yep, so that one's a bit easier. So you could do that one instead, which is not a bad combo. And there are some better stuff. And and you can also use this move, which could give you a meterless combo sometimes. Oh yeah, I fucked that up. So basically, 4-2-1-A. Yeah, the timing's a bit more tight with that, but it's completely resourceless. But it's not too hard anyways. Okay, I kind of fucked that up. Yeah, I think you have to push 4B there, which is what I'm fucking up. Oh, okay. Basically, end most of combos with either JE if you want Oki, or you want this. Or like DP into like 2-1-4 Rekka. Or the other thing you could do is air reset them. So let's just say I do something like this. Okay, I kind of fucked up the grab timing there. Yeah. Oh yeah, I would say that I personally got a lot of pocket characters, and so I would say yes. And also there is like a Japanese guy who actually like wins tournaments with his pocket character of the week. And that's because you could do a lot just with the system mechanics of how to move around. And also the other thing is you could be a bit of an Arcana specialist. So what that means is, say if you want to just play Love Arcana a lot and just use tactics based on love. Like I'm using Metal here with Fiona, so that's good to demo. So with Metal, like what you see a lot is actually people who just play the Arcana. So if I power up her specials, like if I do this, so that'll be level 2. So you see the metal sword's kind of a different color now and does more hits. So it gets pretty overpowered when you basically at basically level 2. You basically you see how powerful those swords are. So that also means you basically have an Eclipse that does just a lot of damage. So even if she blocks it. And you got this move, which is active as fuck and just does a lot of chip damage. And the other thing about Metal is you gotta charge meter by just holding back and E and just basically doing that. So that's an example of one Arcana that a lot of people just play a lot of characters but play similar with that Arcana. Oh, okay, yeah. Which characters are you thinking of playing Everthon? Like, maybe I'll just show you something you could do with all of those characters. So Heart's a good starting point, by the way, because there's a lot of fundamentals you could do with her. Oh yeah, I guess air unblockables. That's the other thing I should talk about. So I'll just set AI to jump. So this is an example of, like 5C, you could just test its air unblockable. So this is one common thing you see in Arcana, that you have to guard cancel if you see it coming, is maybe, okay, yeah, maybe if someone just makes you block, or you could just apply this to your friends, just if you catch them blocking in the air, if I could catch that. Yep. Just throw the air unblockable, basically. Oh yeah, let me see if I could. Yeah, like something like that, basically. It's like an air block string and you land first, and then you just basically... Oh, okay, so Fiona's easy as fuck, basically. So this is what we could do with Fiona then. Like, I don't know if you have any specific Arcana. But Fiona, like, use this quite often. Like, this would cross up. And you basically get a free combo off it, too. And it's a low. Yeah, so you see how much damage I do with just a simple combo with Fiona. So she's pretty simple. And you just have to do this and do... Yep. So it's basically combo into something like that. Unless you're doing her Misty Chain shit. That's a thing I couldn't do, but if you just want to use Fiona, it's actually easy as fuck. Oh, okay, yeah. Go through air unblockables. Yeah, it's kind of different for every character except for the E buttons. Yeah, I'm not really too good with Lisa-Lot, so I don't know how much I could actually show you other than footage. Like, I played a few Lisa-Lot, I kind of know what she does. But yeah, how you deal with guard, like the air unblockables, if you see them coming and you're blocking, is you gotta just guard cancel, which is really hard to actually demo with like how bad the AI is. Let me see if I could even do something if they block one attack. Okay, yeah, guard cancel. Yeah, or like maybe cancel towards the ground. Oh yeah, like something like that. See, like that time she didn't get air unblockable, she just guard cancel, or fort backward should work too. Yep, something like that. So it's quite a game of people that might just bait the air unblockables or not do the air unblockables because they think you'll just guard cancel it. Oh hey, we got another person here, Animix. But yeah, oh yeah, Camry. Okay, Dark Hard is really similar to Hard, so if you can play Hard for the most part, you'll probably pick up Dark Hard pretty well, other than the infiltrates. And let's see another character we wanted out. I'll see if I can figure out how to do some stuff with Lise. Like, she's a tough character to play. But generally what you want, I would say, is to have the doll out as much as possible. And to just use meter to send the doll back in the case. Yeah. Yeah, I can show you one combo I might be able to do. Yeah, I know Supervillain plays Lisa, and I was actually just playing a really strong Japanese Lisa the other day. Okay, I kind of fucked up that, but that's for basic combo that I know of with the doll in the case. And you could do this with Lisa. Like, I see a lot of Lisa Law players do something like this. So, and then they would set something like that. So the doll just goes back and forth. Yeah, and you want the doll close to you, so you want to do stuff like this with markers. Yeah, maybe just cross up. That's kind of dirty sometimes. And I guess the other thing you do have is control over the doll when you're blocking, so... Damn, I cannot make this... This is player 2, so I can't set Dark Heart to do stuff, but you can move the doll while blocking her and her buttons still come out. So let me see if I were to, like... I'll just switch. Yeah, I wish this game had a quick select. And there's really specific stuff you could do with Arcanas with her too. So just make Dark Heart do something. See, I'm still moving the doll when I'm blocking. Oh yeah, I need the doll out. Oh yeah, I didn't even have to guard cancel there. It's just habit. See, so basically the doll just came. The button came out even though I was blocking without guard canceling. Oh yeah, so everything in this game is like playing Street Fighter 2 Turbo. I don't know what that even means. It's a completely different game, my friend. Yeah, it's kind of really different from Plus R2 because there's no homing and a lot of other stuff. And meter's pretty different. You just regain meter. Yeah, so the main thing to practice with Dark Heart, I would say, other than combos and stuff like this, if I could do it. Yeah, there we go. So basically the teleport. Yeah, I'm pretty mediocre at it. I fuck that up a lot. Oh yeah. The B buttons are harder. Yes, that. Like basically that, which is really good for just resetting stuff sometimes. And some really niche combos, but it's usually used more for resets. Like her plinks. Yeah, let's change your username. Well, whatever you want. See, and the other character you wanted to use was Kamui, right? I can show you a Dark Heart. Dark Heart's got a lot of, like... Yeah, you could do something like that for a combo, or you could do, like, maybe something like that. You got lots of options. Oh, yeah. That's a combo I usually do. But yeah, just remember, like, you want to extend force a lot for combos. And also when you do extend force in the air, you could chain like different order buttons. Like you don't have to go from light to heavy like you do in normal mode. So you just have to experiment a lot. But the other character you said you wanted to learn was Kamui. Let's see. I don't know if you have any specific arcana, but I'll just play it. Yep. So this is a really good with Kamui, just doing this quite often. Because it often just clashes out of things too, so let's see if I could even set the AI to intercept it somehow. Like, this is a good pressure tool, this move. And if you play stick, you could do stuff like that, like once you hit Kunagi, so let's see if I get a knockdown here. Oh yeah. It's this one. See, I could just hold it here and just release it anytime. So I could do something like frost them up on wake up. It's a really niche thing that I just like. Oh, okay. What do you find difficult? What I could recommend too is if you like Kamui is check out ah3x Dynasty combo video if you want to learn combos. But this is another good tool you could use just for wake up. Sometimes just do this. Just a standing wheel to instant overhead people. Because if they crouch... Oops, let me see if I can make it crouch. Or as I said, it's CPU. Yep, so practice that with Kamui. And when you do get Kunagi, that's always a good thing to have, because it just makes you so much more powerful. Her extended force timing is kind of weird to me. Yep, that's her basic bread and butter, just... Not really good at doing it though, but yeah, if they're blocking, this would beat a lot of... Like, this is hard to guard cancel too because it's 2 hits and there's a bit of a delay. This is her air unblockable. Her air-to-air buttons are really good. So what you see a lot of Kamui do is just JA and JB because you just end up catching people. I'll just set the AI to do something like this, so maybe Hard wants to do that, but you just do this. Because you know people are jumping at you a lot, so that's one thing you could do, this jump. You could do that with most characters, actually. Hard's pretty good at that. Yep, just do that, because you see the hitbox extends up pretty high. Like, JC is good just for while you're landing, or I would say like when you're both in the air and you're landing, so... Because you could chain it to like land this, so... Let me see if I could even demo that, because that's pretty cool. Oh yes. So JC is good when you have distance, and you know they're not going to like intercept your distance, because a lot of this game is... They're moving so much that it's hard to even predict sometimes. Oh, okay, how would you describe this game? There's a lot of things it could do. Like, there's still a lot of stuff that I probably won't go over, like how clashing works and like... But yes, this is a really good pressure tool, just her charge move here. This would just low profile or clash a lot of things, so it's a good approach. And in Kunagi mode, like, this is actually unblockable too, so that's a really long range air unblockable. Yeah, so I just set the AI to block, so watch this. See, I basically air unblockable him from here. And I got a follow-up too. Yeah, it's my favorite too. That's one reason why I just decided to run this today, just to see if anyone wants to just learn this game and just has questions on how to play. Oh, you use heart. Oh, nice. Put them in a cage fight. They should play tier. Oh yeah, you know the tier cage, right? The tier cage. It's just one of the funniest things. That's just good for trolling. Oh yeah, this move. So I could actually hit myself with this. That's pretty fucking funny sometimes because it hits both players. It barely does damage. Yeah, I can't remember who Zell played. I remember I just played him a lot, like a little bit anyways. He plays a lot of fighting games. You should check out his YouTube channel if you just like random fighting games. But yeah, this game's pretty funny too. And by the way, if you do play tier, every time you do this, there's just EF. You basically power yourself up a bit, like you do a bit more damage. And basically your meter refills faster. Okay. What do you mean by need a new character to use this arcana? You could actually use any character with any arcana. I mean, you might have to come up with some of your own stuff if you want like specific niche stuff that no one actually experimented with. Arcana Heart was a lot of stuff before they existed. Like Arcana Heart was the like I don't know if there's like well there was like I know there's like Toki Denshi which had homing before but it wasn't nearly as good. And it's the first game with like a 4-way charge move and like moves that don't really make sense. But yes, Arcana Heart is a lot of stuff before they were whatever it is. Oh, and since you guys both play hard, I don't know if you know you could actually do this. So if you just hold on to a button, you see it takes so long, but it's actually guard breaks. It's not really useful, but it just catches people off guard because they forget it. Yes, that's true. It had like the homing dash. It says this actual speed homing that in this game though, or whatever you call it before they had their homing. Because you see, this is pretty fucking fast when you actually speed home. So yes, it was Dragon Ball. I think the fights in this game are more Dragon Ball than Dragon Ball Fighters. People get hit by this? Yeah, I mean, it's pretty fast, so. And you could do stuff like land short. So you could do stuff like land short and just do something like that. Oh yeah, I was trying to fireball there. Yep, you could do stuff like that. Or you could do stuff like that. I tried to fly over there, but... Just try to cross up. Let's see if I could actually do it. Yep, you could do a lot of stuff. So yes, there's so much you can do just off this, like homing, like speed up, like land short. Just land to the ground. Yeah, the cross-up timing is hard from that angle, but yeah, you could cross up sometimes. Like that might catch him jumping. Like JA would catch him jumping and it hits below and above her. Like both her knee and her fist are hitboxes with this JA. So that's a good button just to snipe people that are just trying to fly at you. Yeah, I think Arcana Heart was before like Guilty Gear X anyways, or before Guilty Gear XX was it? I know it was like the original Guilty Gear. But technically everything's like a successor to Asuka like 120 as far as anime goes. If you trace it back far enough. But Arcana Hearts 3 is actually the first game that gave you free homing without any kind of meter usage or anything, so it actually plays really different. Yeah, I know it's not before the OG, I don't really know when the timing is, but there's someone that does somewhere who just studies like a lot of like fighting game history. But yeah, I think I might just call it for a day too, like, unless you guys have any questions or maybe want to just analyze the match properly this time or something. Because I'm getting tired, or... Yeah, just work on some... Basically, just work on a simple combo like this. Oh yeah, I fucked that up, just... I fucked that up again. Oh yeah, so just C... Just basically like B, C, and then 2, 3, 6, A or B. And extend force. Yep, that's a good simple combo to just learn. It does 11k and you get a knockdown. And you gain a lot of meter off it. So it's just J, C, E, B, and then B, C, E. So it's actually easy to remember. Yeah, it does take some stamina. It might be easier if there's like a lot of people on sometimes, but... Yeah, I mean, I could go over clashing if you guys want, like, real quick. There are some moves that are unclashable. Yeah, meter, yeah. So basically, that's why you want to use meterless and, like, extend force combos in general. That's one reason. Because what you do is you end up gaining meter, and every time you basically use meter, you gotta wait for it to refill. Yeah, that's basically my hints on resource usage. Just try to learn as much combos as possible that, or a bread and butter that doesn't really use homing cancel or like supers. Yeah, I could just explain some clashing real quick. It's kind of a complex topic. But yeah, what's a good arcana to use here? Oh yeah. So this is one simple way you could use clash. Like, clashing in this game's kind of hard to explain too. It's kind of like, it's different from other games. Because everything's got clash boxes and non-clash boxes. Like, sometimes it bodies a clash box, sometimes it's startup clash strings. But with lightning, for example, this would basically, there's like startup clash, so if Heart does something like this, I could actually just clash it. And if I just don't do anything, like the rest of the E would come out just because it's a startup clash frame. Or if I do something, like I could jump out. Or I could just mash A, which is a good way to option select. That's how I option select a lot of people. I just kind of like with lightning, I just kind of hold E or like any move that's good with startup clash. But it gets a bit complicated. Like, for example, if I do this move, oh, damn it. Like, it's got startup clash, but yeah, it's hard to demo sometimes. Like that move, for example, has startup clash, but the actual kick is unclashable. Yeah, Heart doesn't have unclashables like that I could think of, unfortunately. But I just wanted to demo something. Like, this is just fun to do with Clash. Hard to time. Yeah, it got 2 hits there. Yeah, you can reflect projectiles with a lot of moves in this game, actually. Like, I just use Strahl just because she's got, like, the most projectile reflect moves, or Akane. And it's easier to demo unclashables with Strahl. Oh yeah, wrong Akane, damn it, I wanted to pick it. Wrong Akane. Oh, you have 2 other channels. Oh, cool! I should check out your channel sometime then. Just link them in like just link them in the comments or something, so it's easy for me to remember. So yeah, I'm not picking love with Akane, but watch. So this is just an example. So I can reflect it with this. I can reflect it like this. And I can also do this, so Akane's got at least 3. So yes, it's got a lot of reflect things. But yeah, I was saying most of Strahl's stuff are not really clashable, so if I try to do the same shit, like if I try to clash this is what happens. I just basically get hit by the... Because the hitbox is not active, but it's just like kind of like a... It's just unclashable. But it also means I can hard counter like this, like... Oh yeah, that was a bit early, but... I'll use this move. Yeah, it just hard counters, and if that was clashable, it'll clash like if Strahl does this. Early. Hard to time. God damn it. Yeah, it's hard to time this stuff sometimes. But yeah, that's basically how I would say to use Clash without making it too complicated. It's just find moves that are clashable or pre-clash frames before the hitbox comes out. So I just armor an attack and you can just cancel it or just let the attack out. Because clashing could actually get pretty complex and hard to explain sometimes without just playing a lot. But yeah, just practice homing and just getting the cross-ups or just flying around them. Like you can land on the same side or you can land behind them. Yeah, Akane's JB is kind of weird that with the hitbox it just whiffs sometimes on crouch. And just intercept the homing sometimes with like a fast button. So Strahl does that. Yep, just intercept before they come out sometimes, and that's a good strat. Or I guess other strat you could do is just jump out of the way. Yeah, like you see that quite often at high level because they're just aiming for where, like Charles just aiming for where Akane is, but I'll just jump out of the way and just come back in. Trolls can be pretty good in this game. Like I could show you one. I could show you something actually interesting about this game as far as throw Oki goes, like air Oki specifically. So yeah, I got such a recovery. So, oh damn it! My throw didn't come out there. Just JA. Yeah, like I got the grab because she air tech though. And also the other thing is if they ground tech too, like there's some frames you can't actually jump. So like that. Look, let me see this. Oh yeah, like there, like Charles actually couldn't jump that throw for like a frame there because she ground tech. So throws can be pretty good. Yeah, I would say for like to a point, like ground could be lava to a point, but there's always like a time that might be better on the ground, like or like some specific characters just have better like better stuff than most characters on the ground, like Charles, for example, or Charlotte Trot, how we say her name. Yeah, you should check out my channel more if you want to see more Akane, because it's actually she's actually my, I would say, secondary main, because I use a lot of characters, but I use her the second most. But yeah, this combo's really fun. Yep. Oh yeah, and teleport mix-ups. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell which way she'll go if I use this. Okay, I tried it. I guess if you like Akane too, one new thing in this version specifically is you could Koto cancel into Arcana special, so I could do stuff like this. So I just use the Koto Dama to basically cancel into the Light Link. Yeah, Excalibur can be good, but I would say just be careful if someone just reacts with like 4D, because it's actually easy to react to unless you get a hard call out. Oh, how can you lock someone down flying among you? Okay, it could be a bit tricky, like it depends on what Arcana you're using and what character. The only thing about Arcana specials is that there's actually quite a lot of startup on some, so this, for example, like, okay. Yeah, I guess that does work, but a lot of the time, that did work, actually. But yeah, with it, like, a lot of the times you might, like, you don't want to be too reckless with that because you just get caught on the starter frames of the special. But yeah, I guess you could anti-zone with your own reflect moves, like that. You could just zone them back with that. But yeah, zoning kind of depends on the Arcana, unless you're playing like unless you're playing Mayuri or Petra. So this might be a character you like if you like zoning a lot. Petra, or I mean Mayuri. Petra just sucks, so be careful playing her. Yeah, like she's not bad for mid-range zoning. But yeah, I think Mayuri might be the best zoner in the game in terms of just by herself, just from doing this a lot. Like, yeah, okay, you could just do that. You got the top two, which just comes back for set play. So you could just do that for Oki, and it's kind of hard to tell which way to even block sometimes if you combine it with homing. Oh, I kind of fucked up there. Because that's a cross-up, basically. Yeah, so it could be a bit of a bitch on Oki for some people. They could do that and just leave the top there. Yeah, it's not really zoning like most games, but it's better, I would say. because you got all this. And you got the overhead too. And the top. And you got the guard break sister. So in the corner you could do something like this for Oki. I don't know why I'm getting so much frame drops all of a sudden. Yeah, that's a guard break sister, so I could do this. Oh, god damn it. And get an overhead. While they focus on blocking the lightning, you just overhead them or something. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you could do with Lise too. Like, there's a lot of Arcana specific stuff too that you could just synergize with your character that would take a long time to go over. Yeah, Ice Arcana is not bad for zoning. Like, the only thing is the startup is kind of slow and it's either a straight projectile or it's like the snowflake. But yeah, Love is not bad. You got the laser. Yeah, it's just a slow startup that makes it a little bit difficult. Petra's not bad for occasion if you want to zone too, but she's a hard character and kind of sucks. Yeah, like this move is not bad because it just goes full screen. But yeah, just bounce bullets, but you gotta recharge them a lot. But yeah, because of the recharge, though, what I usually recommend is pick an Arcana such as Love, so you could do something like that, and just recharge and just help you recharge easier. Yeah, I don't know why I'm getting so much frame drops, because I was using this laptop like a couple hours ago and there was no frame drops or anything. Yeah, Metal too. Like with Metal too, like in the corner, what happens is depending on which way you make the swords come from, you actually can't see them. And it gets pretty overpowered once it's powered to level 2. You just don't get meter gain, which is the issue you have with Metal, is there's basically no meter gain, unless you're standing still. But yeah, I think that should be good for today, unless there's actually some other topic specifically I can't think of that anyone wants to talk about or any questions. Oh, okay. What's a Christina? Oh, it's her bullets. So I'm just going to do a special here. So I do something that, you see now, it's just going to do one. I can't really bounce them. And also if I do this move, I basically used up all my bullets, so I could just shoot one now, which doesn't go anywhere. So I have to do this. So basically with Petra 2, what you want to do is use meter to refill a lot. So be safe. And you can also, you can actually recharge your bullets mid-string too, like with meter. So you could actually use that to like Roman cancel stuff in a way. Yeah, I can't really do that combo at the moment. Yep, exactly. Yep, so yeah, you see I just used meter just to like refill my Christina on the way. Let's see, who is our kind of hard 3 left match 6 stars? I don't know. Ray Ryoku? I can't remember. Was that like the bigger sister who died in Senran Kagura? What? Yeah, Heart is the main character. I think Weiss is actually the main character of Arcana Heart 3. And Minori's the boss of 6 stars anyways, just because she killed Ragnarok before the fight started. I don't know why they call Christina, though. I actually gotta look up that lore sometime. But yeah, Petra needs bullets to be half decent, basically, which is why she's that bad. And basically all her buttons whiff, like, on ground, so... Unless you got a lot of distance. Yeah, I would recommend using Heart too. But it's fun, you got a spot dodge, which Kaguya copied. So you got a spot dodge. And you got this move. But yeah, I wish Kaguya is actually as good as Petra, though. That's one thing. Like, if you replace Kaguya with Petra, she'll actually be a good character. Because she's the original Ganguro with a spot dodge. Yeah, I guess it kind of makes sense, but she might actually... I guess Noelle kind of sucked too, actually. So I guess it's a rule in Air Dashers that gun girls just suck when they have 2 guns. But yeah, thanks for coming out, guys, and I guess the stream to end up being successful with like the 3 people. Yeah, I would say Petra's worse than most versions of Noelle. I don't know about Central Fiction because I think she just really sucks there, but so does Petra. Yeah, she is fun, but it's kind of a torture trying to actually use her unless you play her a lot. Yeah, no problem. Just let me know if you have any more questions sometimes. And I'll try to see if I can make this PC faster because it was fine a couple minutes ago. Yep, hope you guys learned something too. And see you later. Yeah, you do need good internet, and you also need to be like not on Wi-Fi. Just because fighting games on Wi-Fi kind of suck. And you need to not skip intros if you were to play this game online, basically. But yeah, see you guys around.